Alrighty, y'all. We are at a local creek. It's a big creek that goes from way up in the mountains all the way to the Tennessee River, but I'm a long ways away from the river. But there's a lot of different kinds of fish in here. Bass, obviously, bluegill, catfish. I've caught several channel cats out of here. I've caught drum out of here, and I've caught some bowfins out of here. So today we're going to be targeting all of those except for catfish. I didn't bring no catfish bait with me, but it's taking me a little longer than expected to get down here. I done fell and busted my butt, but we're going to be in the kayak today, borrowing a kayak from my brother. So we're about to float on down the creek and see if we can't get further than what I've been walking this creek. I've walked it a bunch, but we'll see what we can't get into. Well, this is a little bit embarrassing, but as I said earlier, I was in a hurry because I was already running behind. But I ran off and left the most important thing you gotta have while kayaking, and that was the daggum paddles. So I figured it'd just be safer for me to wade this creek like I normally do instead of trying to guide through it without any paddles and just using my fishing poles as a paddle. So here we are. Ow. Hopefully I don't bust my butt again, but there's several good little holes down through here. I've caught a bunch of bass out of this creek. I got my tackle box, but I probably won't use it any. I got a spinner bait and a worm already tied on. The spinner bait's what I usually catch most of my fish out of here with. Show it to y'all real quick. It's a Booyah spinner bait. Just micro ones. It's not a very big one. It's perfect for ponds and creeks. But I also use it at the river and caught stripe, bass, largemouth, smallmouth, both on them. I've even caught channel cat on these out of the river. Just had a hit. Finally caught something. Bluegill. Big one. It's a pretty one too. Just also seen a gar. Pretty positive. Another bluegill, a little bit bigger this time. Dang, that's a good one. Look how pretty that thing is. He is pretty. Hardly ever catch any of that pretty in the river. Man, he's big enough to lip. Look at that joker. Two of them back to back from the same spot. The same area. That felt like a good one. That was a good one. It was a bass. A good bass too. He hit it twice, he just didn't hit it hard. Maybe he's got a brother or a sister, or he'll come back for himself one. Oh man, I keep jerking it out of their mouth. This time I'm gonna let him eat it good before I jerk it if I can see him. I didn't get it that time. There we go. Heck yeah. That's a pretty decent one. Whoo, buddy. It's a pretty good one right there. Heck yeah. Probably about 2.5. Well, he got gone quick. That was a good little fight there. He bent my spinner up. Pretty good. See if we can't catch another one. That's a good little fight there. A lot of times if you catch one like that, it kind of spooks the rest of them, it seems like. Unless if you're in a good deep hole. Like on down the creek down here, you'll see in a minute there's a good deep hole. It's got some good current behind it. And I think I caught like 4 or 5 out of that same little hole one day. Just back to back. Got something. I think it's a little brim. You know, what I call a rock bass, but it's not a rock bass. It's kind of like a warmouth or something. Well, he got going pretty quick. I'm gonna cast that log as many times as I could before I got over here and cast it on the back side of it. Ow, buddy, that hurts. Dadgummit. That don't feel good going into your foot. As far as tips go for fishing creeks, a lot of times anywhere where there's like trees overhanging in the water, like right here, trees in the water, like right there, logs, or depth change goes from shallow to deep, deep to shallow. Anywhere like that usually holds fish. Bluegill will be just about anywhere in the creek, but as far as bass go, they tend to stay around cover or somewhere where all the bait fish get funneled to. So just when you walk in the creek, just try to stay away from those spots until you cast them several times. If you don't catch nothing, like you see this log right here, I ain't caught nothing off this log, which don't mean that there ain't a fish there, it just means I ain't caught nothing off of it. So I'm about to walk right over here to this side where I can cast down the back side of the log. Holy moly, there's a big hornet's nest up there in the tree. And I just caught a fish on the other side of that log. And that is one of the prettiest panfish you can catch. I'll call them sunfish, but those things are pretty. I also call them flathead candy when I'm catching them to go catfishing with. And this one is hooked weird. It's hooked through the bottom of his mouth, through his gills actually. Very slim all fine, so I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but there's a humongous hornet's nest right about there somewhere. Huge. I'm gonna do my best to stay away from it, because it does have a hornet crawling around on the outside of it, so I am not going to mess with it. Do my absolute best not to. About to get this cast in right here. I'm going to the opposite side of the creek. Man, that's a big old hornet's nest. Oh, dadgummit. That was right here at me. There's that hornet's nest. There you go, Joker. Now this other side right here, I'm pretty sure is where I caught about 4 or 5 at one time. I really wish I'd brought my tennis shoes. This spot right here should have some fish. Y'all might not be able to hear me, but I'm gonna try to talk a little louder since the water's a little louder. Told you. First cast, it's just another bluegill, but another pretty bluegill. Be some good catfish bait if I was going catfishing. Hopefully there's more than just bluegill in this hole. And got another bluegill. Another red belly. Quit your dancing. Ow. I don't even know what number that is now. 7, 8, 9, something like that. I don't know. So many fish out there hitting it, it's unbelievable. Got a leaf on it. Try this side. Oh, I had something. Oh man. Okay, good. Yeah. Another thing that works real good in these creeks is a white grub on a jig head. They work real good. I got something. It's fighting more like a bass. It is. It's a small one. Heck yeah. Still, even though he's small, he still fought pretty good in this rushing water. Seen him chasing it the whole time. He finally got it right at the end. He took several swings at it. Swings and misses. And finally got him. Another pretty one. There's a big bluegill over there. But I ain't really wanting him. I'm wanting the bass. Had one as soon as I hit the water, but I think it was another bluegill. Ooh, that wasn't. Pretty sure this is that little hole where I pulled several bass out of, because it gets pretty deep right here where this quick water is. And a lot of times I'll just let that spinnerbait sit there and spin in that current. That was a bass. I'm almost positive. I can just keep it off the bluegill until it gets up here to where the bass are. Well, that wasn't a bass, but well, I had him. Dang, that brown came out of nowhere. Holy crap, was not expecting that. Woohoo, buddy. Right here, right in front of me too. Got him. Another good one. It's probably about 1.5 pounds, maybe right at 2 pounds. Good little creek bass. I mean, I caught him like right there, like probably 8 foot in front of me, if that. Good little bass. Probably knee-deep water. I'm saying you can't never tell where these jokers gonna be at. And my line's all tangled up, twisted up somehow or another. Alright, y'all. The easiest way for me to fix that was just to cut it off and retie, so that's what I did. I don't know how in the heck it happened, but somehow it got all kinds of mangled up. Ooh, that was a big old gar sitting right there on the bank. I mean, big old spotted gar. I'd like to have stepped on him. That wouldn't have been good. Dang sure don't want to catch him either, really. Considering I ain't got my pliers or nothing on me. So, I'm going to get up here on this one. This is a pretty decent little hole right here in front of me. I'm going to fish real quick. And then I'm going to get over there to the sandbar right in front of me and throw several casts, and then I'm probably going to call it quits. There we go. Oh yeah, fighting good, real good. I wish this drag would work. That's a spot. Looks like a spot. Nice little bass. It is a spotted bass. It hooked him really weird too. There we go. Yeah, nice little spotted bass. It's probably close to a pound. Fought real good. Told y'all. Get down here to this deeper water and we'll catch more bass. Just wish I had the kayak. I'm gonna have to get the kayak down through here one day. Been pretty quiet all the way up to right now. I just had 2 hits right here. There should be a good bass anywhere through here. Oh dang. Dadgummit. There's some guy fell out of the tree and hit a big bass right in the head. And he hit it twice, but come on, Brim, stay off of it. Come on, bass, get it. Dadgummit, he just swam away from it that time. Well, I guess all in all, it was a pretty decent trip. Didn't catch as many bass I wanted to. I think I caught, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 bass. 3 largemouth in one spot, I'm pretty sure. And ain't no telling how many bluegill I caught. I know I caught at least 10, if not more. I'd like to have caught more bass, but it is what it is. I'm headed back to the car now, so maybe I'll have enough time to go to the lake this evening. Maybe do a little bit more bass fishing. Hopefully within the next weekend or two, we can get back on the catfish, cause that's where I specialize at, is catfish. But yesterday evening I caught 2 5-pound largemouth at the lake. So might see if the old lady wants to ride down there this evening and see if we can't hook a couple more. If their lips ain't all sore, maybe. I caught them 2, and right before them 2 I hooked another one. If that wasn't one of the ones I caught. And there'd be 3 of them down there with sore lips, but hopefully we can get on some more. Wish I'd brought the paddle to the kayak so that I could have fished more of this creek a little bit faster, but it is what it is. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching, and see y'all next time.
Let's go fishing, let's make a day. I got the pole, you got the bait. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this time. We'll find us a shady little spot, not too cool, not too